In a stunning turn of events that has rippled through the corridors of the Zarzuela Palace and beyond, Princess Leonor of Spain has made a bold announcement that has left her family, and the nation, in shock. The heir to the Spanish throne, admired for her grace, discipline, and growing sense of duty, has once again proven that she is not afraid to forge her own path, even when it challenges centuries-old traditions. The revelation came during what was expected to be a quiet, private gathering with members of the royal family. Queen Letizia, King Felipe VI, Princess Sofia, and several senior advisors were present when Leonor, who had just completed an intensive stage of her military training, stood before her family with a calm but determined expression. Witnesses recall an atmosphere of pride and joy at first, as Leonor returned from her training program, the final phase of her preparation as heir to the throne. But the room quickly shifted into silence as she unveiled her announcement, a decision that would shake the very foundation of the Spanish monarchy. Princess Leonor declared that she would be taking a personal step away from the rigid structure of palace life to engage in an independent project abroad. This initiative, she explained, would focus on humanitarian work, education, and youth empowerment, causes that she has long felt passionate about. According to those close to her, Leonor revealed, "I must understand the lives of those I hope to serve, not only as a princess but as a person. My role cannot be confined to ceremonies and protocol. It must be lived, felt, and earned." While she made it clear that she was not renouncing her place in the line of succession, her intention to carve out a space outside the palace surprised her parents and advisors. It was, in essence, a bold declaration that duty and personal conviction can coexist, though not without tension. The reactions within the royal family were as varied as they were intense. King Felipe VI, ever the statesman, was said to have paused before giving his daughter a nod of acknowledgement. While he recognized her courage and sense of purpose, those present noted a shadow of concern in his eyes. For a monarch who has worked tirelessly to maintain the stability of the crown in turbulent times, Leonor's announcement hinted at both promise and risk. Queen Letizia, visibly emotional, reportedly supported her daughter's declaration but urged her to weigh the long-term consequences. A source close to the queen described her as torn between maternal pride and fear. She knows Leonor's heart is pure, but she also knows how harsh the world outside the palace can be. Princess Sofia, Leonor's younger sister, was perhaps the most openly supportive. She applauded Leonor's courage and even expressed interest in joining her on certain projects in the future. Her words provided a rare glimpse of sibling solidarity in the midst of royal protocol. As news of Leonor's announcement broke, Spain was swept into a whirlwind of speculation and debate. Many young Spaniards praised her decision, seeing in her a modern monarch who understands their struggles and speaks their language. Across social media, hashtags like #LeonorChange and #ModernMonarchy trended within hours. On the political front, however, reactions were mixed. Supporters of the monarchy welcomed her initiative as a way to strengthen the crown's connection with ordinary citizens, while critics argued that such independence could weaken the institution's image of unity and discipline. Internationally, royal watchers compared Leonor's move to decisions made by other young royals in Europe who sought to balance tradition with modernity. The announcement cemented her image as a forward-thinking future queen, unafraid of shaking convention. The timing of Leonor's revelation is particularly significant. With her 20th birthday approaching and her responsibilities as heir growing more serious, this moment represents both a coming of age and a declaration of independence. She is stepping into adulthood with a vision that challenges the old script written for her. While her choice may complicate palace routines and political expectations, it also sets a precedent for a monarchy that evolves with the times. Analysts argue that Leonor's approach could bring new life into Spain's royal institution, making it more relatable to future generations. Hours after the news broke, Zarzuela Palace released a carefully worded statement. Her Royal Highness the Princess of Asturias has expressed her wish to undertake initiatives that strengthen her understanding of Spain and the world. The royal household respects her decision and will provide support as she continues to prepare for her future responsibilities. The statement, though diplomatic, reflected the delicate balancing act the palace must now perform, supporting Leonor's independence while ensuring the monarchy remains intact and unchallenged. Leonor's announcement is more than just a headline, it is a turning point in the history of Spain's monarchy. For centuries, heirs have followed paths mapped by protocol, diplomacy, and duty. By daring to chart her own course, Leonor is sending a message to her family, her nation, and the world, that monarchy in the 21st century cannot thrive on tradition alone, but must embrace authenticity, humanity, and courage. As Spain looks toward the future, one thing is certain: the young princess has made her voice heard, and the echoes of her words will continue to shape the crown she is destined to wear.